Just trying to score them kills real quick with them rocks, right?
The Dawn Gate
Exactly.
opens.
All right, let's see what our players are loading this time. Well, it looks like Soloqueuesucks learned a thing or two from Downsy because he is actually going for the Resilience 3 pots.
Nice.
And he's running a duelist, looks like with 9 armor on it.
Well, we are seeing the same loadout, same purchases out of Downsy. So obviously, if it works, you stick with it. He does have a lot of experience in this format. He is the winner of Best Dibs World, so he knows kind of what it takes to build for a 1v1 and how to capitalize on it. Again, rocking the House Anzarani variant skin.
I'm telling you, man, that skin's OP. However, it doesn't look like that because Soloqueux landed a nice celerity shell on Downsy for free. He got no response out of it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get to lane first.
Yep. Although I am disappointed by the lack of the standard binding ward.
Well, Soloqueux came in and warded the bush, which is what allowed him to get that early harass down.
True.
So you can't fault it. We'll probably wait for the minions to come back. In this format, we didn't see a lot of people harassing and going back for like an early extra potion, like you do in like Battle in the Bot Lane. But trying to get some.
Well, they're both
down.
Gladiator. It's not going to happen here.
Yeah, in this case, I guess the Gladiators rule. But you know, we'll see if when people run Tactician, they try to go for that. Me and my Predator obviously don't need it.
Hey, Script Keeper, we appreciate it, man. You know that we have a lot of fun doing this, and we're just glad that you guys can enjoy it too.
I should probably set the scores for the matches.
Probably say that Downsy won one.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting spell choices here. We've got Soloqueuesucks running the Drain, and we've got Downsy running the Wither. So Downsy did well with the early aggression last time, and that's probably what's allowed him to win the trades, not only getting level advantage early, but I think I saw Wither on him last time, which allowed him to get the early trade wins, to let him get the kill.
You really can't underestimate Wither in this type of format. When you go in for that all-in trade, you wither that person as they go ham, and you know, if they're not paying attention, they're going to think they're doing full damage, but the health bar is going to win out in the end.
You know, and it's not like Dibs who can get himself out of the slow. You know, Varian, you know, if your progress gate is down and you eat a Wither, you just have to deal with it unless you've got Dispel up, but neither one of these players do, so Downsy lands the Wither is going to be a problem. Lots of aggression from Downsy here, pushing underneath the binding, farming underneath Soloqueuesucks binding here. We saw him do this a lot. Because, you know, CS is actually pretty important, particularly with both of these guys playing Gladiator. Oh, few early trades. Soloqueuesucks actually the first to 3. Yeah, that's true, Dante. Wither is definitely going to reduce the drain damage and healing, although if you were really going to counterplay just off the drain, you should take Dispel, because you just remove the drain and stop the healing entirely.
Yeah, it is a valid point, though. I mean, if you still want to get the full damage reduction for everything they're going in with at that point, the Wither is going to be the better option.
And it's actually quite important, particularly with Downsy running this Ravager. Varian's ratios are extremely good. He's got a 1 power ratio on his auto attacks. He's got a 1 ratio on his Celerity Shell. He's got, I believe it's 1 on his Ultimate Chaos Shell as well. And he even gets to double dip on his attack damage from power, since Insight Shell gets 15% of his power added to his bonus attack damage too. So it's almost like he gets to double dip on power. Oh, progress gate behind the enemy lines, but Soloqueuesucks is going to pay for it.
That was sneaky. I think it was a solid trade. He came out for the better for it. So.
Yeah, I guess. Although I can understand the aggression with Soloqueuesucks. The longer this match goes, the bigger difference this Ravager is going to make. Because it starts out at 7 power at max stacks, and it'll go up to 26 as the game progresses. So
and he's going crazy right in the middle of a minion wave, which is not the best idea in the world.
Uh-oh, there's the drain. Drop down on Downsy. It may secure a kill. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Not quite. That Strider aggro, we saw that be a big deal in Best Dibs World, and it was there too. Going in right in the middle of those groups, that Strider just chased him all around the map. He was not going to get rid of that.
Ah, yes. You know, that's one thing I'm going to miss with Map V2. in
Yes.
this format. No Striders.
No more
And you can't go
Striders.
for Parasite.
Yeah.
Hashtag Striders, please. Downsy's sticking around here. I'm surprised. I mean, I know you don't want to lose out on experience in this format because he himself knows the advantage that, you know, having that extra level makes. Particularly in his case, since he gets more from the Ravager from it there. Oh, a nice jump from the Celerity Shell on Soloqueuesucks, and he misses his. Downsy's a level down, but he's winning trades right now.
I was half expecting Soloqueux just to go ahead and fire off his ult since he had got 6. And try to finish him off. I mean, you might as well since he had him as low as he did. But I think he figures right now he's winning. Oh, there goes an ult. I think he figured he was winning the harass game, so he's going to try to make sure that it counted.
Yes, Chaos. Downsy actually won Best Dibs World.
Oh. Dropping off that insight shell to see where he was, and then about to troll gate him, but he went back in time. So.
No, it's not. It's not troll gate. It's
oh,
win
that
gate.
was a troll gate. Trust me.
The ladies love.
All right, so he pushes everything into the binding, and he's gonna go ahead and go back himself.
He's gonna go back. Okay.
It's on a Strider Wave though. Solid experience on the Strider Wave.
Well, it looks like he got out of there before Soloqueux saw him. I don't think he saw the back at all. But he's gonna give Soloqueuesucks a free Strider, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, Soloqueux came back with a Discipline, just straight 50 armor, and 4-pot. So he's looking just to live through any harass that Downsy can put on him.
Binding.
Not really necessarily boosting his damage a whole lot with him.
Oh, and Downsy comes back with an aggression and a time. Pretty standard carry build. Although that's going to be changing in Item Palooza.
Well,
we're not going to have any more of the... Yeah, no more consumption into aggression, into rush ruin, into build whatever the heck you want. Gonna be a little more complex than that now. Oh,
both of them going crazy with their abilities.
In Soloqueux drops the... Oh gosh, drops the drain to get the disengage on Downsy.
Chaos Shell, countered by Drain. That's Chaos Shell and Drain. I think he's just going to chase him down
aggressive
here.
Progress Gate into the Celerity Shell. Into nope, he's not going to. Nope, Downsy's going to disengage successfully. Hello, Thor. Thanks for the raid, man. We appreciate it.
He's definitely setting this up for a finish. He's getting some good harass down, and we have.
I almost think Downsy's baiting it though, because he still has his Wither. I think. I don't think he's used it. Oh, Downsy, you better get out of there. There's the aggressive Progress Gate into the Insight Shell, which is going to miss Downsy. So. I mean, Insight Shell doesn't do any damage on its own, per se. But, I mean, you're not going to back while you have an Insight Shell, revealing exactly where you are. Unless the opponent lets you, which I don't think. I don't think they're going to let anybody back in this format, particularly when you don't have that much health.
You might, if you want to just go ahead for the binding win, but, I mean, if he wants to go back and give up some of this, that's fine. Man, Soloqueux loves that little progress gate through the different bushes. That is his favorite thing in the world. He is using it repeatedly to sneak back and forth and hide where he is from Downsy.
Well, they both hit 9 at almost the same time. Although, I mean, it's not really different from what we saw last time on Best Dibs World. I mean, we saw a lot of the ult into the bushes, try to disguise where they're coming back in. CS is currently 67 for Downsy, 54 for Soloqueuesucks, although it doesn't matter until 10 minutes.
Yeah, our CS rule in Best Shaper World doesn't kick in until the 10-minute mark. At that point, you have to gain a 30 CS advantage. There is no flat number score.
A little bit of a trade there. I don't think Downsy wants to engage on that, and he wisely backs off. No, he's going to go in. Insight shit. No. Downsy, what are you doing, man?
He is just... Soloqueue's armor, when he came back with that Discipline, he's just dominating with it. He can walk in, eat all the same auto attacks, but walk away with a lot more health than Downsy can.
Yeah, I mean, that 10 penetration doesn't do much against 102 armor. Oh, the binding shots right there. And Soloqueuesucks first to 10. He hasn't picked another spell yet.
That was a nice gate bait, though. That was...
That it was.
That was very nice.
Yeah, Kat, the reason it's that way is that we don't want to stop a match unless we feel it's like almost impossible for the other player to come back. And really, it's not like Battle in the bot lane where the goal is just to get the 2 kills. We're trying to see who plays the Shaper the best in lane. So, I mean, just because you get to 100 CS before the other guy doesn't mean you're a better Varian player than the other guy. But if you dominate him for that much, then yeah, that proves you are better.
Yeah. Soloqueue getting some early harass down on the biting. With CS in general, guys, with CS limits, they're meant to force a fight. And either way, we're going to force the fight. Obviously, there is this secondary goal of showing dominance in lane, and that's getting a outstanding CS lead. So Downsy back in lane in time to pick up. He picked up an integrity. But in time to clear out that wave and get some more experience. It's 10 to 10 at the moment, but Soloqueue should have a little bit of an advantage. Let's see if he pushes it at 11. Oh, drops that binding
nice
ward.
Troll gate. Oh, troll gate to drop the binding ward. Awesome. Downsy's up by 10 CS right now. It's, well, 12, 86 to 74. Soloqueue is the first to 11, but Downsy's winning the trades right now. He juked the celerity shells. Soloqueue's just standing there eating the stuff there. He's eating the... Oh, gosh. Soloqueue, you're eating the drain. You're going to go down, buddy. Yeah, GG. Yeah. Game 2 to Downsy.
Well played to both of you. That really came down to the fact that Downsy came back with an item advantage. You know, he had solid armor over Soloqueue. Soloqueue hadn't gone back to effectively use his advantage that he had gotten by pushing him out of lane.